Hey everybody, this is BigGamerHead here, and welcome to BigGamerHead's February 2022, the public announcement video. And this one I'll be talking about some of the things. Now I'm sorry that you guys were waiting because it's been a while since I posted that Fortnite, that Glum Bunny false advertisement. And deep down, I'm sure even the Epic Games were doing a false advertisement too on some of the things that were, it only takes them for a couple of days to realize how they post it. But right now in this one, I'll be talking about some of the changes. I made some plan here because ever since I got word from Michael AR telling me about, the following Cuphead shows will be released in February, based on the game Cuphead. So he wanted me to do the 11-1 requests. But from that point back on, I was starting to work on each. But I also told him in one thing, in that when I showed him the preview of the 6 requests, when I told him to limit his requests, so of course Michael AR is still punished. Because he decided to bring in like 3 more when he first bought 2 requests. Here's the following requests. This would be like request number 7 and 8, which is Craig Ethan, Omega Wispywood versus Mike Tyson and Megaberto. So 2 of these were based on the bosses from the game I Wanna Be the Guy. And then the next one for request number 9, especially number 10, and of course he has another very last one for number 11. So he posted the following 2 from the Smashing Drive video. I was able to do those 2 and get that done. I could show it right here. Here's request number 7. And here's request number 8. Which is supposed to be like a crossover between I Wanna Be the Guy and the Cuphead bosses. I'm also finished with the info that I wrote that I will put in the description when I finally get the requests done. So yeah, Michael, you're still grounded because you're still grounded from making any more requests because you swore back in that preview when I told you to limit so yeah, when I said please limit your requests and be a little more respectful, because that was also back in that time when I showed you the preview of that Space Jam request. Somehow I showed you the Samuel versus Turns instead of all Samuel and how you complain, and I didn't like that. But the only thing that I definitely didn't like is for somebody like Jose Otoro. When I told him for his request that he gave me, with the Eric Cartman, but he told me about, I would like you to do the Mugen fights that I asked you, and that's what kind of that's what kind of disappointed me, as I kind of look at funny, I look at you all funny and thinking, really? Is that what you really think of me? Is it so? This is what I'm only good for? And that's what got me thinking about this request habits that many people has been having. If they kind of way think if that's the only thing you're only known for, or only good for. You know, I don't do requests. I mean, I will only host Mugen only for other things. Something for like building a story arc. You know, when you create your own fanfiction story with using the characters from the different fighting games. But I really wanted to show, I'm so far done with, I'm sorry I got a little sidetracked. I'm only done with 7 and 8, and I'm going to be starting to work on 9, which is about the DreamWorks. You know, the cartoons, the characters from the DreamWorks, the movies, versus the Cuphead bosses. Also about the Angry Beavers, you know, from the Nickelodeon, versus the Cuphead bosses. And he gave me one very last one from the recent video I posted, so I'm very sorry. I was doing a lot of mixed things, like I was playing Fortnite when I was trying to earn the achievements to earn, you know, the skins, the alternative, especially like the masks, especially the side quests too. So yeah, I'm sorry I was doing some other games, but I was creating some other videos for my fanfiction story so far right here while I was doing. So yeah, I was doing mixing. I also created my own scenes. I mean, I wish I could show you some of the videos, like some of the spoiling scenes. I mean, for the upcoming chapter based on the following fanfiction that I made, known as Ryu and Friends Intervention Hearts on Fire. Here from the original, and of course the remake of the original, known as the special edition. Even although it still is unfinished for that one, I mean, I made the following Mugen videos based on this one too. So I'll be going over a couple of plans in the meantime. So I want to make sure so nobody will ever get stuck in that Fortnite Glum Bunny video. So we could finally move on and keep on pace, but I also want to warn people about the requests, about the 5th season requests. I mean, it's still a work in progress, but before I could release the 5th season of the Mugen requests, I still need to, you know, unleash my channel, you know, my 221 and 222 channel update, a special couple commentary, even part of the series of the Hear Me Out, known as What They Want and What BGH Wants. I mean, I want to release a couple commentary videos and then the trailer. So I'll be going over for the plan for the coming of February. So we'll stay tuned. Okay, we'll see you then. Okay, here we are. Here's the video plans for this February. So the first thing will be, so the next video after the Glum Bunny should be Michael AR11-1's requests. So we know how desperate you are, that you want your, you know, your requests to be uploaded, you know, before Friday for the show coming, known as Cuphead, based on the game, and I'll have it done before then. And then after Michael's 11-1 request, it would be like any videos for the following scenes from, you know, my fan fictions when I create the Mugen videos, or even other videos just on other video games. So it'll be like a small pause break, like an intermission. And then after would be my 221 and 222 update. That was the one I always swore that was supposed to be coming up. but it turns out I'm still working on updates, so it won't be released until. And then after, my 221, 222 update, part of the series of Hear Me Out, known as What They Want and What BGH Wants, as I probably will share about my stories, my backstory about how I became this broadcaster known as BigGamerHead, how it all started, and this relates about the requests. And then after that commentary video, just more about other videos, any other videos, like other scenes from the fan fictions that I made, or just regular video games. So, and then the other commentary I'll be doing is the guidelines, which it would be the rules that I'll set up for the following Mugen requests. So I want to make sure everybody, pays attention, and want to make things less stressful for me, to make sure it doesn't become more of a addiction, more than a, to make sure the requests doesn't become too critical for me to handle. So I want to set up the rules as I'll go over them. And then the trailer for the 5th season with the Mugen requests, of course it will be the last one. But the trailer will be, and then the actual 5th season for the Mugen requests that everybody is waiting on. So everybody owns, the requests that I have done be presented. But after the 5th season, it's hard to say, but I'll know that the 5th season will be the very last one to make, as I won't be doing any more requests. I mean, if anyone, if you post any more requests, they will be denied, as I probably will just ignore them, or I'll just tell them that the requests are closed. And I'm very sorry for how you are going to feel, but there's many reasons why I had come to the decision why I'm going to end the requests after the 5th one is done. It also has to do with why my channel started to regress, like deep down why I have a hard time uploading more videos, as if I'm running out of ideas, how to keep my channel alive. So it started when Michael, when he went too far, when he first did, like last year, when he decided to let me host his 15 requests, that he went beyond, that he definitely went way out of line. And I want to make sure that everyone doesn't follow that example. So here's the following for what is yet to come. So we're going to be back. Okay, we'll see you then. Anyway, now that we're back, there's just some reasons why I have created this public announcement, because it is about the Mugen requests, but it's also about other things that's been affecting, even for society, what's going on, with the laws, the changes, we are having the worst changes, the most terrible changes, things that's even affecting history itself. the more that we always been looking into all this political correctness, especially, about the racial tension, which has nothing to do with of everybody's, of everyday lives. And we're not exactly being we're not as being like as civilized human beings. The more that we've been living in fear, and sometimes we've been living with these kind of changes even the role of men and women are changing too. We're not exactly living as the way things supposed to be. And I'm so sick and tired. I am also tired with the Mugen requests. With people keep spamming, so that was the reason why I was going to make more some of the commentary videos. As the reason, my channel, my 221 and 222 channel update, especially what they want and what BGH wants, is I want to go over. And sometimes I didn't like the other fact, like for someone like Jose Arturo, how he told me that he would like me to do the Mugen fights. And Jose Arturo, I think you and I would like to have a word with you about. Because clearly that is not what I'm supposed to be. No other broadcasters are supposed to be sitting on one subject, which is basically on Mugen, especially mostly requests. I'm supposed to be hosting different things, like different video games, and sometimes that's why I used to wrote back in my video that thank you for the 200 subscribers. The reason, like I said, about originally Mugen, including the requests, wasn't really supposed to be the main idea of being the broadcasted BigGamerHead, especially why my username has the word gamer, as I'm supposed to be into same for everyone else, into different types of video games. There's more games to explore, more games to try out than just basically, Mugen's not a bad fighting game, but there are other games out there. And that's what I was saying about it would be so nice to start your own talk show and play more games, bring in the fun and humor, including adult humor, sometimes bringing the dirty jokes, like dirty sex jokes, something like that. Something that's definitely not for kids, for minors. Of course, I would love to get to know more about each person through gaming. Starts a Let's Play series, especially live chats. And the only one that's been doing the live chats, especially other broadcasters, especially Nick54222. He done his chats. Like on Minecraft, especially the Mugen stream. Even on other games. I wish one of these days I could try it. But yes, sometimes things I don't like about the censorship, especially the copyrights at the internet. Every website, degrading. Take away the stuff that was made specifically for older teens, especially adults. I'm not proud with what this internet, and it's removing so many good Mugen videos, even videos like the Street Fighter Alpha 3 we just played through. It was by the Legend of Renegade, something like that. It just removed the that's what's been bothering me too. When I try to look back, I can't even find that Street Fighter Alpha 3 that I played through So when I try to copy this embedded code right here, and apparently it's gone. I just don't know why did they did that. Who removed those videos? I mean, they were like non-hentai, you know, non-sexual ones. I mean, it was just a regular fighting game. See, that's why YouTube has gone way over their heads. I'm not even having fun with the way even the changes in what they were saying about trying to shut it down. You know, maybe it would be better if they would get rid of the people that are responsible for creating these ridiculous censorship, especially the copyright. I mean, screw the music industries. If that's the reason why everybody's getting attacked with the stupid copyright claims. Music, especially movie industries. You know, they could go F themselves. But anyway, that was the reason I was making stuff for like the, my never before seen. I would like to show some of these videos. I just not so sure if I should show the one that's been labeled as NSFW, not safe for work. Because, it contains like the sexuals, especially some of the sex themes like the graffitis, even like the nudity. But that will be only on the, at least, like the uncensored version of the remake. I mean, I could probably release just the regular cut version, but yeah, I'm not much into this family-friendly stuff, so sorry, Michael AR. You might be on the wrong channel. Because I'm not really the guy, and I don't enjoy much take likings to the family-friendly stuff. Nothing is always, easy peasy, like goody-goody. Like very sweet and innocent. I mean, the way this world is, this world as the concept because of human nature or sin, you could call it. I mean, just the way things are in life, it's just pretty serious. I mean, there's always going to be violence and sex and other things. It's just sort of the way it is. I mean, that's the way it is with life. I mean, same thing even for the animals. What they've been doing even when they mate or... But I'm sorry that kind of sights. But yes, I would like to have a talk with Jose Arturo because I want to let him know. Because I really did not like you were saying about that you want me to do the Mugen fights. As if that's the only thing I'm only good for, if that's the way if anyone sees me, and that's why I'm sorry and why I'm kinda in doubt about how the request is if it's just becoming too much of a habit, like an addicting habit. And that's the only people only feel that's more important than anything else. I'm sorry, I mean, I'm not exactly the Mugen request host. I mean, no other broadcasters should be treated that way. But we'll just try to see about what's to come. I mean, what's coming up. But we know that Michael's 11.1 request is first thing, and next any of the videos. I mean, whether it be the scenes from the, for my fanfiction ones, or just videos of other video games, sort of like a short like a short pause break, like an intermission. But we still need to, I still need to release my 221 and 222 channel update, because I already need to release a few commentary videos before I release, the 5th season of the Mugen requests, as they will be the last one, as I won't be doing any more requests for anybody. Ever since when Michael gave me 15 requests and how my channel started to regress, it was the start of my downfall and why it's not progressing well. But we'll just try. Sometimes I create Mugen things. I like to use Mugen only for certain things. I don't always like to use Mugen for requests. Sometimes to build your own, your own story arc and other things. And the point just to make and use it for any type of entertainment, including the naughty adult one. But we'll try see about for February coming, for like Valentine's Day, maybe if there would be like a special, like a Mugen thing with the couples fighting. But I just want to say thank you for watching, and we'll see how things will go, how progress, so nobody will have to be stuck on my glum button, my Fortnite full skin advertisement video, so I could upload more videos. I want to say thank you for watching, and I want to say just take care, and wish you all a happy Valentine's Day. Although it's too early, but so we'll see you guys on next time. So take care, everyone, and have a early happy Valentine's Day. And we'll see you guys next time. Okay, so take care. Okay, bye everyone.